Welcome to the Aesthetician Coach Podcast, a podcast for estheticians that are ready to grow and scale their business to the next level. I'm your host and esthetician coach, Amber Boone. Join me each week for education, inspiration, and guided support to help you create a successful business and career on your terms. Welcome to the Aesthetician Coach Podcast. In this episode, we are discussing all things related to selling retail as an esthetician. So be sure you listen to the end to find out my number one tip for selling retail. I'm going to share that with you guys. So selling retail was one of my favorite things as an esthetician. I loved helping my clients customize a skincare regimen for their specific skincare type and their concerns, their goals. I made anywhere from $500 to $1,000 and sometimes more a month in just my retail commissions. And I was only making 10% commission on my retail sales. So that means I was selling retail to almost every client. And if you're a business owner or a solo SD and your markup is 50%, you will be making at least 30 to 40%. So you can see how retail sales can add to your business profits and growth. Selling retail is really vital for your business to grow and for your profits, for your bottom line. It can help you scale and grow your business, as we've discussed, and selling retail products can yield a margin of up to 40% for your business, and that's huge. It increases your client retention rates, and on average, I've done some research and stats here. A client that does not purchase any retail products has a 10% chance of returning to your practice. Clients that purchase at least one product are 30% more likely to return. 30% more likely. Clients that purchase two products are 60% more likely to return. That's over half. So if you can sell 2 to 3 products to your client, you have a 60% chance that they are more likely to return to your practice. And what I would be doing is booking them on their way out when you're selling those retail products, also rescheduling them for their next appointment. It boosts your client's results in the treatment room. It builds trust with you and your client because they're going to believe what you tell them when they see the results from the products you are recommending. And healthier skin always, we know this, it always responds better to treatments, whether that's a skincare treatment, whether they're having plastic surgery, maybe a facelift or a mini facelift, they're getting Botox or fillers. The healthier skin is always going to look better with those additional treatments, and it's going to respond better and heal more quickly. It boosts the amount per ticket on every client in your treatment room, which helps you work smarter and not harder. For example, if you have a client that comes in for a $200 treatment and she buys 3 products and her total's $287, you've just made $487 in one appointment. And bonus money if she tips you, right? So for instance, let's take it further. If you want to work 4 days a week and your goal's $1,500 a day, that would be 3 clients at $500. $1,500 times 4 is $6,000. Let's say you take 4 weeks vacation and only work 48 weeks per year. That's $288,000 per year that you would be bringing into your practice. So you can see how adding retail to your treatments can really boost your overall profits that you're bringing into the practice. So for instance, if you wanted to make $1,500 a day and you're not selling retail and you're selling a $200 treatment, for instance, per client, you would need 7 to 8 clients to get to that goal instead of the 3 clients that you're selling the $200 service to and also selling them $200 to $300 in retail. So it makes a huge difference when you break it down by the numbers. It's truly about optimizing your time and your client results. And when you can do both of those things, it is a win-win for you and your client. So now that we've discussed how much retail can truly affect your bottom line, what retail should you carry in your business? So I see this question a lot in Facebook groups, and it truly depends on, it's going to be a personal preference, but it also depends on whether you have a medical director as to what you will be able to offer in your spa or practice. So I would recommend carrying your favorite products from a line that you love, because those are the ones that you're going to be excited to talk about, and they're going to be the ones that you're more likely to sell because you already love them and you know what results they can provide. I personally like the option of having 2 to 3 product lines to mix and match for clients, especially if you're serving a variety of different skin types and concerns. But however, when you're starting out, you want to be smart about your investments and where you're spending your money. You want to put it into products that you know you're going to sell and that you can go through quickly and not be sitting on your shelf to expire. And if you're a solo esthetician, I would recommend, taking that 10% commission for yourself, for your pay on your retail, and reinvesting the other 30 or 40% back in retail stock, or possibly even saving up for another line to add to your spa if you're currently only carrying one. So this will give you more options, and you won't be out the cost up front because you'll be putting that aside to invest. Here are some great tips for selling more retail in your esthetician business. So number 1, always have an advanced consultation with every client. You are going to learn so much in that consultation. And I know they typically fill out an intake form before, but you'll learn so much by sitting down and talking to them and asking them the right questions and just listening to their concerns and their goals for their skin. And then when you pair that with your evaluation of their skin, everything will come together and it will just make your job easier. Number 2, recommend a full skincare regimen to every client. And they may already have a regimen, that's fine, but recommend the products that you would suggest to get them the best results based upon what you've evaluated on their skin and based upon the goals that they're trying to achieve with their skin. Number 3, know your product lines so that you can educate your client on the transformation and the benefit that they will see from your skincare products and your treatments, of course. But the more you know about your product line, the better you feel confident and comfortable talking about it, and you can truly educate them from that standpoint. And instead of selling, you're just educating them on the transformation and the benefits that they're going to receive. Number 4, spend time and effort making your retail space aesthetically pleasing. Make sure that this looks inviting to clients, that it's pretty, and that they want to spend time looking at your retail products. If you can, have some testers available. And bonus, if you have an online store to sell your skincare product, the easier that you make it for clients to purchase, the better. Number 5, add or bundle skincare packages to your treatments. So for instance, package your microneedling with a post-skincare regimen kit. Package your hyperpigmentation facial with the products that they need to continue seeing results at home. So bundle that when you can, especially when you're selling a package of treatments. Put skincare in there with that and just bundle that package and that cost together for them. That makes it easier for them to wrap their head around and easier for them to get results if they're doing skincare at home along with those treatments. Number 6, ask for the sale. And it might sound simple, but it is the most important, or one of the most important. Ask for the sale every time, because if you're not asking, if you're not recommending products, your clients they may buy from you, but they may not, especially if you're not recommending them anything. And number 7, follow up after the sale to make sure their products are working well. See if their product needs to be adjusted, but make sure it's working for their skin. This is going to build that trust with you so that they will continue to come back and see you, and let them know that you're not just trying to sell them a product, but you're really trying to make changes and help them meet their goals with their skin. If you would like more tips like these, I have created a guide. It's how to boost your retail sales for estheticians, and it's available now for download. It teaches you the best questions to ask during your client consultations, those advanced consultations. It teaches you the most effective methods to boost your retail sales in and out of the treatment room, and what to always find out before selling a product to your client, and what not to do when selling retail products. If you're serious about improving your retail game, this course is a must-have for you, and it's a steal for only $27. I wanted to make it affordable for everyone, so I put the link in the show notes. So go and check it out if you are wanting to up your retail game. Okay, and as promised, the number 1 tip for selling retail, and I think this is vital to everyone to hear, selling anything really. Never, ever, ever judge a pocketbook or a wallet. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what that person has budgeted for their skincare or their experience. You don't know how much money they make, so don't try to figure it out. Just don't. Just give them the full and best experience that you can. Educate them and show them the value in the services and the products that you're providing in your business. And that is my number one tip. I try to tell everyone this because I was so backward and not shy, but I was just, I don't know, I was intimidated to ask for the sale when I first started out as an esthetician. So I always tell new estheticians, especially, I'm like, don't be afraid. Don't judge the pocketbook or the wallet. Just ask for the sale, educate, give them value for what, and don't think of it as selling also. Make sure you're telling them the transformation and the benefits that they're going to receive from your treatments and your products. So that always helps too, to have that in the back of your mind. So guess what? I'm giving you some homework. This is going to be your action steps for this week. What would it look like for you and your business if you set a weekly goal to sell 500 to 1,000 in retail? How much would that improve your bottom line or even your paycheck? I'm guessing quite a bit. It would help mine. So this week and going forward, start recommending a full skincare regimen to every client you see. And if you're still saying, Amber, I can't do that, go and grab the mini course. It's going to teach you steps and tell you exactly what to do to get more comfortable and more confident selling retail. So you can see that retail sales can truly be that missing link to help you grow and scale your business. Don't miss out on that because of fear, but overcome that fear. And I've got a quote for you today. Whenever you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision. So my question for you, what courageous decision are you making this week to make your business successful? I want you to put some thought into that today. Let me know in the comments. I'm wishing you so much success and so much courageous decision making this week. And don't forget your homework. Recommend that full skincare regimen to every client and let me know your results. Track them and let me know. I want to know how it goes for you. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Esthetician Coach Podcast. If you want more esthetician growth strategies and tips, go follow me on Instagram at Esthetician Coach. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love it if you left a review and shared it with your favorite estheticians. Keep doing the work, stay positive, and I'll see you next week.